That's one. For policy implementation and completion of projects. Secondly, I would have wanted the president to address the issue of unemployment and the stopgap measures or long-term measures his institution is putting in place to solve this. And I would have wanted the president to address the issue of the cost of living and the interventions from his government to address the same. I would have wanted the president to at least fire some of these cabinet secretaries who've proved to be incompetent or unwilling to perform the duties for which they are mandated by the offices, including CS Murkomen, CS Duale, and some other non-performing cabinet secretaries. But he wouldn't, because he rewards loyalty and is keeping them close so that they can campaign for him prior to 2027. I would have expected him to issue some economic interventions, policy changes. I would have expected the president to address the issue of nurses that are on strike. I would have expected the president to take a different stand on Imenti Forest, because he's been pushing to have a state lodge, a golf course, and airstrip at Meru. And I do not understand why they need to clear forest for this. You want to tell me that in Meru, the only land available to build this state lodge and this airstrip is in the middle of a forest, while his administration is preaching the conversation about planting more trees. How then do we achieve 15 billion trees if we are cutting the 100 that are at the moment? And I would have expected the president to acknowledge that is a one-man show government, just like Professor Njuguna Ndung'u said, the ex-CBK boss and the former Minister for Treasury.
You would have expected him to say that? You would have expected him to say, I am in control of everything and I do everything myself?
Yes, I would have expected him. I would have expected him to subtly make some allusion to that and probably admit that he's been wrong on this and at least give some breathing space to those under his administration or below him, because he's not giving his cabinet secretaries time to make decisions or implement the same. He is not as easy on the legislators allied to his political party, and is not easy on anyone. As Professor Njuguna Ndung'u said, this government is functioning on fear and fumes, and they are not delivering. Because fear has a different way of working up your mind. You wouldn't come up with decisions that you think or policies that you think are best for the people of Kenya, because probably the president wouldn't approve of them.
I mean, you know, when I look at a vision for a country, the vision is not for the leadership. The vision should encapsulate the people, you know, that the people should consume the vision, then help the government of the day carry that vision